well for me to make. Okay. Well, I think I should be starting soon. Hold your horses. Here we go. Hopefully everyone's off to a good start of the 2019 year. Interesting year. We may get into that later. I think we'll start off with what I have planned for you tonight. And what do we have planned for you tonight? Math. Now I broke it. I'm breaking it down a little bit easier for you because, like, I am not that good at math. I am not. I mean, yeah, despite my Asian appearance, I really wasn't that interested in math. But I think this is interesting because I think if you apply math in a way where it matters to someone, I think math can be very interesting. Now, this is why I think math can be interesting. Oh, why is my mic always low? Let's see here. Thank you, Shirley. How have you been anyway? Hopefully, you are having a good New Year. Ah, that's weird. Do I not have a boost? Do I need a. Is it silenced? Test. I guess that's as good as it goes. I guess I'll just talk louder. Sorry if my volume is low. I'll just go ahead and don't worry about that part. This makes it a little bit easier to hear me. Okay. Let's go. And we'll go to desktop. Ah, you don't need to see more of me. So, I'm going to go over two numbers for you. 432 and 369. If you saw my other video, my last video, intro to numerology, then you'll be a little bit familiar with 432. So what is 432? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's zoom it up. Can I get to one page? All right, that way you don't have to see me and you can see the screen a lot better. There we go. So 432 and 369. I started this document today before we did. And so 432, if you divide it by 2, it equals 216. Now, a harmonic is basically a set of numbers where it doesn't matter how many zeros that you add onto it or how many decimals that you placements that you go, it's still the same number. So a harmonic of 216 could be 216,000. Another harmonic could be 0.00216. So that's a harmonic. So a harmonic of 2,160, or so if you get 432 divided by 2, you get 216, which is a harmonic of 2,160, which is the diameter of the moon in miles. You get 432 times 2, you get 864. And that is a harmonic of 864,000, which is the diameter of the sun in miles. 432 squared, or 432 times 432, it equals 186,624. Just to let you know how close that is to the speed of light. The speed of light is 186,282 miles per second. At least that's what scientists say it is. The digital root, which I will get into more detail later of what that is you're basically adding a set of the numbers in single digits. And if it becomes, so for example, this is a simple one, and it's a good way to start off with something simple. 4 plus 3 plus 2 equals 9. So what's interesting here is 369, you get that big famous quote from Nikola Tesla. If you only knew the magnificence of 3, 6, and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. So let's see if we can get the keys to the universe without asking mom and dad. Okay, look at a cube, and this is from my previous video. So when I look at a cube, I'm thinking, how can I play 3, 6, 9 to it? Well, in 3 dimensions, a rectangle is a cube, and a cube will have 6 sides and 9 planes of symmetry. So you can see what 9 planes of symmetry is, and please tell me what. Okay, here we go. 9 planes, the 9 plane symmetries of the cube. There you go. You can find out for yourself. You can do it for yourself and figure out, okay, how do we get 9 planes? So there we go. We've got 3, 6, and 9 just from the cube, and the cube is very big in the esoteric world because a black cube of Saturn, the sun that they refer to is Saturn. It is the black cube, and if you look at the black cube and these, if you go down rabbit holes, heck, just look at Jordan Maxwell, you'll find out what that cube means to them. So now if we go over and get the digital root of 3, 6, and 9, it's 9. So 3 plus 6 plus 9 equals 18, but now we gotta add the single digits again. So 1 plus 8 equals 9. That's what digital root is. Now I'm gonna go over something that's pretty hey Ryan, how's it going? That's pretty cool because I just kind of learned this today. So look, if I can learn it in a few hours, you can learn it in minutes, because I'm pretty sure you can be smarter than I am. All right, so prime quadruplet center value is this. It's in orange. But why am I getting this? It's not a prime number. No, it's not. Now, what I'm getting is prime quadruplets. Now, there's not a lot of prime quadruplets. I mean, under 2000, the number 2000, this is it. So 5, 7, 11, 13 are prime numbers. Okay, but they're the closest prime numbers that are set together. So if you go through a list of prime numbers, let's see, prime numbers. Yeah, so you can see the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37. So prime quadruplets is just getting the closest prime numbers together before the next prime number appears. So that's all that is. So getting prime quadruplet values together in between those, before the second, third quadruplet, I enter a set of values, which is 9, 15, 105, 195, 825, 1485, and 1875. And you'll get to, I'll get more into this a little bit later, because we're also going to add a sequence to it. Now, what am I doing with the sequence? Well, basically, number 5 is the third prime number. For example, 2 is the first prime number, 3 is the second, 5 is the third. So that is the sequence, it's the third sequence. 7 is the fourth sequence, because right after 5 is 7. And then 6 would be 6. The 11th would be the 6th sequence. So, oh, did I do it wrong? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 11 is the 5th sequence, since it's the 5th prime number. So that's how I do it. And 13, of course, is the 6th prime number in the sequence. So that's what it is. So these numbers need a part of the sequence as well. These center prime numbers. So between 4 and 5, it's 4.5. Between 6 and 7, it's 6.5. Pretty simple, right? Now, before we get into some fun stuff, I can go over digital roots again. So what I'm doing is I'm getting the center of the quadruplets, primes quadruplets. So 9, the digital root is 9. For 15, it's 1 plus 5, which is 6. And then you get 105. 1 plus 0 plus 5 equals 6. And for 195, 1 plus 9 plus 5 equals 15. Then you got to split them up. 1 plus 5 equals 6. So let's continue. So 8 plus 2 plus 5 equals 15, right? But we're going to also do 1 plus 5 equals 6. All right, so we'll get the next one is 1 plus 4 plus 8 plus 5 equals, that's 5, 10, it's 18. And then if you split that up, it's 1 plus 8 equals 9. So we're getting 3s and 6s and 9s. Well, where's the 3? Well, here we go. 1 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5 equals, no, that's 21. And then 2 plus 1 equals 3. Look at that. Only 3s and 6s and 9s. Do we have the keys to the universe yet? This is just a start. I think we're just asking for the keys to the universe, and so far we'll see what we get. Now, what's interesting is you can get phi, whatever, from the sequence of 105 and 195. So if you don't know what phi is, it's a pi is 3.14, and it keeps going, and it's an illogical number. Another illogical number is phi, which is typically 1.618. Or is it 611? 618. So, sorry. Let's get the calculator out. So, phi is 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So use 1.618. Sorry. So that's phi. But if you get the middle sequence of 195 and 105, and these are going to be kind of important later. We're going to see how that matches in with other things outside in the real world. So we get the sequence. So 195, the sequence is 44.5, and 105, the sequence is 27.5. Well, what do we do when we divide 44.5 and 27.5? We get phi. Isn't that pretty cool? All right. Now, the product of the first 4 prime quadruplet center numbers. This is where we start getting a little bit further. And it gets fun, too. All right? Because you play around with different things that the people that are, I guess we assume that they are manipulating the world to their favor for their benefit. Okay, so 9 times 15 times 105 times 195. I'm just getting the first 4 prime quadruplet center numbers, right? 9, 15, 105, 195. 9, 15, 105, 195. Okay, when we get that product, we get 2,764,125. But let's not go, and let's kind of stray away from there. Now we're going to split up the numbers so that the next numbers we get aren't going to be less than the numbers we already stated. So we get 27. Right, next number would be 64. Next number would after that would be 125. If we split up that and what's the cube of 27? It's 3. 3 cubed equals 27. You get 4 cubed, and that equals 64, and you get 5 cubed, that equals 125. Where do we get 3, 4, and 5? All right, so 3, 4, and 5. The Pythagorean triples, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to see 3, 4, and 5 a lot in Pythagoras' theorem, trigonometry, and a lot of other stuff. So that's pretty cool, huh? Right? All right. Now we'll get into some Bible code. So we want to relate. Okay, so are there keys to the Bible than just the scripture or with the whatever? Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. Revelation 13:18. So it says, quote, "Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666." Now, if we get 13 times 18, we get 234. Now, we're going to play around with 2 different things here. We're going to get the digital root, which is 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 9. All right. Now the mirror of 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna play with that later. So the mirror of 2, 3, 4 is 432. And what is 432? It's one of the magic numbers that is attributed to, I think it was Pythagoras. Now, if you add the mirrors up, 2, 3, 4 with its mirror, you get 666. Right. 13, 18. Why is it there? Is it there for a reason? And it's referencing a 666, and you can get that there. Now, we're going to play around with 2, 3, 4 a little bit. 2, 3, 4 is a mirror of 4, 3, 2, but it's also a harmonic of the tilt of the Earth, of course, which varies over time. If you Google it, it says 23.5, but here I'm stating it's 23.4 degrees. Now, if we want to find our way back to 4, 3, 2, which is that magic number, from 2, 3, 4, right, you could do it as a mirror, but we're going to do it a different way. So we're going to get the digital root, which is 9, which we're going to go back to it. 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 9. Now you multiply the product of 2, 3, 4, and you get 24. And you multiply 9, which is the digital root, times the product of 2, 3, and 4, which is 24. You get 216. Now all you have to do is double 216, and you're back at the number 432. So that's all I got for you today. This is what I've been playing around with, and I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to do another video tonight. If you guys want to do like an open topic, just let me know and we'll do an open topic. All right. I'll see you guys later.